How about we jump on into the tournament and see what we can get done? Start that run. Oh, this is neat. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that one before. Well, I'm not paying gems for roulette. And this is a bunch of new champions, or a bunch of new captains, which is cool. But, like, I just don't have much of a deck for any of them. I know that Nemesis is strong. I feel like Amit should be strong. But I've been playing more Deinonysus, and I've been seeing a decent amount of success with him. So, I think I am happy to go a little bit further here. The goal, of course, is to complete quests and also have Crab Dragoon. I don't know about Mordecon, but between the Raven, or not the Raven, Destiny, between Destiny and the Astral Navigator, Mordecon has, like, a decent chance of doing the thing. And then I also have one of the Prophecy characters. I think I don't have Eros unlocked on this character. I do have Eros unlocked on this character. We should find a way to include Eros. Eros is pretty cool. I feel like maybe the Huntsman can go. Like, I do like the Huntsman. I do like the Huntsman's axe. But it doesn't play super well with Destiny or the Astral Navigator. So maybe we can slot in Eros and see if that's a good pick. I've heard good things about Eros. I like all of the Prophecy characters, to be honest, especially on Deinonysus, that gets huge benefits from having other captains. But yeah, this seems like a good enough deck to play with for now, so let's get in there and see what we can get done. Peachy Queen, a great starting character. Peachy Queen and a Spider. Spider seems pretty good. I do want to start stacking up slot buffs on slot 1, if I can. Just on the chance that I find Lance a little. So maybe Puss in Boots over Itsy Bitsy Spider. Even though that's a little bit more fragile. I'm a lot more likely to tie than to win. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to set up now for more strength later. Yeah, this is the downside, is if somebody has Jack in the Box, it means I lose. It just straight up lose. Perfect. So Rose here is a great combo with Peachy Queen, which is very much what I'm looking for. Which means now I have a really strong start here. I'm pretty happy with this. I probably just take the Evil Stepmother. We'll leave Toto for later. That's kind of a difficult choice. I actually kind of like the extra 1 health on Toto kind of a lot here. Like, that might have been a better choice. I don't know. Tough to say. Suspect will do fine. And indeed got me to exactly where I needed to get to. Thorn, eh? Well, I definitely want the Cowardly Lion, but I'd like the Cowardly Lion to be bigger. On the other hand, this is as good a time to pick us up as any. Pick him up as any. We'll fire off Toto here. Just for the stats, I think. Flying Monkey's not bad either. Good stats. Doesn't do as well for me for next round. I could also meet in a tavern, see if I can get something better out of the uncommon tier. Anything out of the uncommon tier will have more stats regardless, so that's probably a good choice. Alright, well, sure. Does, in fact, have more stats, exactly as advertised. Cheap storybook. Cute. Should we get the Stepsisters in here? Stepsisters are a little ways away from completing. I could just take the treasure, but that doesn't get me closer to a new captain. Bring in the Stepsisters and see if this works. Oh, this might be what I'm looking for here. Let's do that, and let's make sure that the Cowardly Lion can fight back a little bit better. Good enough. Keep winning. Stay winning. I have enough health that the time top is probably a good choice here. The wand would have been a nice, close second. This will fire off the stepmother and trigger my ability, which is fantastic. King Arthur's cute. Melody has some potential here. Oh, Mira also has some potential here. If this is like +3/+3, that's kind of wild. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's turn this entire... We're just going to play Mira now. I love that. That's great. We want some more treasure. I can kiss Navi, and that'll increase the buff. That seems worth it. Right? Yeah, good. All right, so now we just keep rolling for the buff, right? Goodie Bag also fine here. Maybe Goodie Bag is the choice? Like, if I'm gonna be having a bunch of fairy buffs, maybe Goodie Bag is the choice? No, we're into rare. I really want to find Fairy Godmother here if I can. Hey! All right. We are now playing the game. The game is now being played. Rude! Oh, I'm gonna lose this because it's the Laser Shark. Stupid ranged units. Alright, Cowardly Lion is fired off, though. That's important. I am planning on casting a bunch of spells because I'm trying to do Mira things. So let's grab the Spellbook Punch card. That seems like a good choice. Okay, so this is +7/+7. If I do this, it should be +10/+10. Is my understanding how this works? Even though Fairy Godmother is a Fey Mage? No, because it gives Fey +3/+3 and Mages +3/+3. So she double dips on the bonus, but the bonus is only applied once because Puck is now +8/+6 instead of +11/+9. Okay. I will latte here. I like that a latte. We should bring in Jill probably. Or just dunk the Boon Willow? Boon Willow's not terrible here either, actually. The extra +8/+8's fine. Silver Godmother? I like a Silver Godmother. Eat your heart out, Wink. Alright, so now we just need to get Blackjack golded. Because that'll be rad. Oh, none of these really do the thing. I could bring in Tink over the Boon Willow. We gotta get rid of this Cowardly Lion, though. I would prefer to kiss or mirror the Cowardly Lion, but I'm not sure that I will get that opportunity. And it's probably just as good to replace him now, since these numbers are relatively low compared to how high this buff is going to scale. And Ironcast Mage gives me another great target for spells. Or Ironcast Dragon, rather. Why are these numbers so much lower than the other? Oh, because of Puck. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, so now if I hit the dragon with it, this will go up by another 6 to 25. Perfect. I love Fairy Godmother. Very much enjoying playing this game. What a great, like, first... Oh, and Puck. That's lovely. Great first round. I feel like I am taking first place on this one. All I needed was 5th, but we are doing very well here. Yeah, absolutely gonna gold you. You know what? Yeah, let's just go all in here. And the spell book gives me an extra spell, which is nice. This doesn't target, so it doesn't give me the bonuses I'm looking for. This does. I could also take an Astral Navigator. I think we're doing fine. The Boon Willow is not the best here, though. If I can trade out the Boon Willow for something more interesting, that would be ideal. Huff and Puff doesn't do anything, so that's fine. Hello. That's convenient. Mixo Macho? I could drop a Mixo Macho on the Fairy Godmother. She's not growing otherwise. Here's that Looking Glass. I don't know that I want the Looking Glass anymore, actually. Do I want a Bahamut? I don't know that I want a Bahamut. The Tin Man is not getting anywhere. The Kraken is a mage somehow? Oh, I got the prized pig. When did I do that? Well, I'm not opposed to putting the Kraken in front. Boon Willow is giving not that much of a bonus. So we could just swap out Boon Willow here? I could have kissed the Boon Willow, actually, or mirrored the Boon Willow. That maybe would have been a better choice, since it would have also upped the buff. Putting Fairy Godmother in the back row unfortunately means that the Mixo Macho doesn't do a whole lot, but I am leagues ahead of everybody else in this lobby right now. We need Oberon in here. It's not as big a buff as the Fairy Godmother, which is kind of funny. But is certainly a bigger buff than the Kraken is giving. Oh no, because the Kraken's a mage now because of the prized pig. So Mira's affecting the Kraken. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. No, I'm happy with everything that's going on here. I guess Oberon replaces Puck pretty freely. That seems like a fine choice. Oh, yeah. This is great. Somebody has to, like, you know, get a turn 5 Tiamat to beat this board. This is wonderful. Hey, success. A quality first round. Thank you, Dino-Nisus, for your support. What have we got for round 2? I don't really like any of these captains. I have a bunch of cards on Mr. Lamppost by virtue of him being just an ancient captain. I don't think I've had much success with Frowny. I don't think my deck with him is particularly impressive either. Yo, what's up, Cryptomancer? How's it going? Mira Strong? Mira Strong. I really do like Mira. Mira's real good. Yeah, none of these captains really speak to me here. None of them feel like they're doing particularly busted things. I guess Mr. Lamppost is probably my best bet. As long as I survive to turn 7, I'm probably in a pretty good place to get at least 4th. Do I have any particularly interesting legendaries to swap in that I haven't already been using? I don't think so. Crab Dragoon probably makes it in. I like you over Floxy. Flopsy, I've had some good success with Flopsy in the past, and the more that I play with Flopsy now, the less impressed I am with Flopsy. And then otherwise, this deck is just fairly generic. I don't really know much. I don't really know what I'm doing with it, so it's just like good cards and also Toady. Should probably get the Butcher in here. I have literally no rares. Butcher's actually really funny, because I do still get my Legendary on turn 7. Which means that I think it's kind of unlikely for the Butcher to go off. Because on just... Yeah, I'm never going to get the Butcher if I actually play the Legendary on 7. Alright, Butcher's out. Rolo's always fun. Not that I'm including much in the way of questers. Mr. Fox seems like he's a pretty good choice. Kind of a generally strong character. I really like the Huntsman. I don't know if the Huntsman is considered generally strong. Nothing else here really speaks to me. I'm not really going the candy route. Bring in Mr. Fox. I feel like Ace of Hearts very rarely does what I want him to. And Aladdin is like so generic. He's fine, but he's not impressive. Alright, Ace of Hearts out, Mr. Fox in. Let's see how well this runs. Is Oberon better than Kraken on turn 7? I don't know. Not actually sure. I guess knowing I am going to get a Kraken on turn 7 is a pretty good reason for me to take Huntsman. So that might be a thing that I want to do for this deck. Have Huntsman available as like, because I know what Legendary I'm going to get, I can plan for it. At the moment, this kind of sucks, though. So my goal right now is just survive till 7. Maybe I'll bring in the Spider instead of the Dragonling. Not good enough. Thorn tiny. Ah, Thorn a lot less tiny. Sure. You know what? Fine. Fortifications over Twin Shot because I have a bunch of strength buffs from Thorn, and my characters need to survive their attacks. So now I'm going to at least tie. And the win is preferable there. Cowardly Lion? Sure, why not? A Captain Ahab? Sure, why not? This seems like an okay start. And I do want to get some amount of support, some amount of like either slot buffs or actual supports, so that I am ready to make sure that the Kraken can hunt on the first turn he drops. Good enough. Scarily big Raven, honestly, for turn 3. What are we doing here? Yeah, Kanemari's great. Big Pan's Shadow, kind of like that, actually. And that lets me put Kanemari in the front row, or in the slot 1. Close. Not quite enough power on the Cowardly Lion. A little bit more strength than Captain Ahab would have quested there. Yo, Lily Spikes, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. 8-4 or 7-6? Probably the Shadow gets dunked there. The extra health on the Spider seems nice in the back row there. Greed, not exactly what I'm looking for. Rage Mage, though, might be exactly what I'm looking for. Or the Fairy Dragon? Fairy Dragon could also do things. Let's get Fairy Dragon for now. What am I up against here? Bunch of new captains and also Lady of the Lake. And the panda might be scary. Also, the Anagole might be scary. How was your stream, Lily? What were you up to? Let's see what we can do here. Finish your async Celeste. Cool. Ahab continues to grow, but does not solve its quest. A cute mini Metroidvania. Okay, tell me more. I am really in the market for single stream length Metroidvanias. Limited experience suggests that Anagale is hit or miss, but if you're up against them, they're often the terrifying variety. The Witch and the 66 Mushrooms. I haven't heard of that one. It will immediately go on the wish list, though. 3 hours for a first play. That's fantastic. That's cool. That's very cool. Is Katamari growing sufficiently? Oh, we probably take Mama Bear here to start supporting slot 1. Because next turn, I am getting my Kraken. Fairy Dragon really not doing the thing at the moment. This seems like a better bet for now. Boon Willow, not impressive. None of these very impressive. None of these are things I want on my board. So let's just get the slot buff and move on with our lives. Giant picks. Oh, Sorcerer's Mop. Good heavens. Oh, that's disgusting. All right. Yeah, they're certainly winning. Turn 6 Sorcerer's Mop. How rude. Alright, Kraken. Solve my problems. No, the treasures are fine. Yeah, it's just the high roll board. Tiny Dangerous Dungeons. I haven't heard of that one. Alright, actually, I just take the giant growth here. We really want to make sure the Kraken starts hunting. Bronze Goose. This Captain Ahab, I feel like, is probably not going to have much more in the way of opportunities to do the thing. That was sufficiently effective, though. Alright, buddy. You tried. Not even the recruit. I don't even get the recruit bonus from it. All right, I'll definitely have to check that out too, Lily Spikes. Thank you. I appreciate the suggestions. I do like having shorter games that I can slot in every once in a while. Is Robin good? Robin's probably good. I can make Robin good. Papa Bear is also decently helpful here. I don't know if Papa Bear is more or less helpful than starting to get like a powerful range in the back row. Ah, yeah, I played Momodora. I did enjoy that one. I think Momodora had the same problems for me as there was another game by the same developers. I don't remember the name of it now. I think Momodora was the first one, and then the second one was some other thing. Minoria? I don't think it was Minoria. Don't remember. The multiple Momodora games? Oh. Maybe I played a Momodora sequel then. Wow, just a lot more of these games than I knew. No, I played Reverie Under Moonlight for sure. And I played another game by the same devs, and I don't remember what that game was. And both of the games had kind of a really... I didn't super like the world building. I thought the focus on religion bad was just really kind of heavy-handed. 1 and 3 were Cave Story likes. 2 and Reverie and Moonlit Farewell were Metroidvania. Yeah, I played the Metroidvania ones. It might have been. Oh, now I have to think of whether or not Minoria is their only other IP. Okay, it might have been another Momodora game then. It might have been Reverie or Moonlit Farewell. I don't remember now. I'm just gonna take this Papa Bear over Pisces. This was a nice try, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna get more scaling out of Robin, but that's dependent on being able to find the pirates. Let's go animals and see if this works out for me. Of course, I only need to get 4th place here, so I feel like I'm probably pretty good for that. Probably not too worried. The Burninator, you say? I might take a Burninator. Might do some Burninating. Like, the one big beefy arm is fantastic for the Burninator, but I really love the eyes here. For whatever reason, the eyes specifically just make this portrait for me. Minoria is definitely anti-religion. Momodoras are more nuanced. Yeah, the Minoria, it must have been Minoria then that I played, because I definitely felt like there was just a really, really over-the-top kind of pointed slant to the world building and narrative. And then it has the other problem with a lot of Japanese games where just the characters frequently act in ways that I don't find believable when they attempt to do story at all. Burninator good. But I need to be getting treasures if Burninator. They're Brazilian? They sure act like Japanese developers. Inspired by Japanese games. Yeah, very much so. I don't need to spend too long on this decision. Like, I think I have clinched my top 4 already, so I shouldn't be too worried about this. Hey, the Crab Dragoon is here. Perfect. Alright. Thank you, Nameless One. Your time here is over. Yeah, I've already clinched my top 4. So, we're good. You can get greedy. Crab Dragoon didn't even die. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh, right, the Sorcerer's Mop board. Right, the Anagole. I remember now. Ugh. Blackbeard got pretty big. Okay. I could work with that. We can Looking Glass my Katamari, though. I don't think it's gonna make it. Oh, no. This isn't, we're not being that precious about tournament matches. You can say what you like. Got my top 3, so this worked out just fine. Yeah, it's still async. It's not like live against other people. So whether or not I do well doesn't affect anybody else's performance. We got some Rumples and some Sweet Tooths. And some new cards. Cool. I don't know what the tourney rules are. They're not strict. There are, as near as I can tell, no actual tourney rules. Since it's less tournament and more event. Like, the only difference is you have a couple of tries and there's rewards. Otherwise, it is the same as any other async. Signed Karma Chameleon. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Maybe I'll get some better... Hey, the Dino is back. Is Venekava good? Venekava seems like she might be good. She does require surviving to turn 8, though. Galahad is fine. Let me go with Dino-Nisus. That worked out really well last time. Maybe it'll work out well again. Do I want to make any changes to the deck? Probably not. Mini Ghost and Ghost 1.0. Okay. A little bit better with Baron Bach and Navigator. Mostly just the same as before. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those captains that I've not really had the opportunity to play with much. So I don't know how good they are. Yeah, Almiraj feels like a really good fit for her. Metroid-style tributes. Interesting. Oh, titles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check all this stuff out. This is a good list that you've given me, Lily. Yeah, I don't think I'm making any changes to my Dino-Nisus deck here. I think I am pretty happy with where we are. Does anybody know if the prophecies count as a quest for Dino-Nisus's ability? I wouldn't expect them to, especially now that they've changed the interface on them. They do not. Okay. Mini Shoot Adventures took 8 hours. Okay. Norfarolo. Oh, that's a really good point, actually. Okay. The Lance is here. Maybe, eventually. Hopefully we get some support for him. Twin stick shooter Metroidvania. I kind of do like that idea. That's kind of cool. The one game you had when Dino-Nisus was going off involved young Hercules. The Raven is now a quest, which is pretty cool. Still no fairies for Peachy Queen's buff to land on? Jealous Stepsister seems like a good way to lose a game. Like, I would take them, except we're really short on anything effective right now. Ember, sure. Oh, I want to take the Rage Mage and the What Big Teeth. I cannot do both, alas. Let's take the Rage Mage first, then. Because that's less likely to come up again. And gets me closer to the Evil Step on there. None of these really do anything. You're at least bigger than Ember. I could also dunk Toto and hope for another quester. But at this point, I really want to start getting these questers done. Full heart. Take that damage, buddy. Ah, and this does it. So now Lancelittle is good, which means I can start bringing in... Start trying to resolve some of the other quests. Twin Shot, good timing. Anything else I'm looking for? Probably breadcrumbs to see if I can get closer to the Raven. See a few more shops. Maybe I'll see some silvers. Or maybe I won't. Also good too. Fine, not that much of a back row here. Doing pretty well so far. The Lance. Merryweather. Anugale is actually like a really nice find here also. None of these are quest related, which would be ideal. Getting Nathaniel Drake would be great. I don't have any supports yet for Merryweather, but that can change. Anugale is real strong, though, if I start discovering more treasures. I guess whenever I complete a quest, I'm discovering a treasure. So even the ones that give me unique treasures, I could get multiple things out of them. Let's just take Anugale. Let's see if that works out. Remember who your extra captain was in the one dino game, but it was absolutely stupid. The dino games really go off when you get more than one. Like, once you get, like, 4, 5, 6 captains, that's when it's really stupid. Nagale's kind of quest-related. Kind of quest-related, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's get a dragon in here. That sounds delightful. This is all miserable. Level up the dragon? Probably level up the dragon. Oh, I could have put him there in order to get the buffs in better places. Doesn't matter. Ow. Stupid Baba Yaga. I just need to golden somebody. Anybody. Do you like Angelica here? That has a lot of possibility for stuff later. Here we go. All right, now we're good. Now we're going to resolve like all of these quests at once, which is fantastic. I'm not taking Morpheus. Morpheus is not it. Moonsong is kind of whatever. So I guess we go Styx, because getting a copy of a captain sounds fantastic. Ah, and Moonsong, right. Because I have Anugale. Mount Mimic is fine. Dr. Aegon is fine. Idiary. I've never played with Idiary. Get a shop of characters, one rarity higher than you, but you only get one shop that turn. And it's only happening twice more now? Once more now. When I hit 9, I will get a shop full of secret rares, and that'll be my only shop for the round. That's fine, actually. Unless I want to go for Dr. Aegon and really lean in on the Lost in the Woods. Yeah, super rare shop sounds pretty nice, right? Yeah, sure. And then choose 2. And then choose 2. Lovely. And now we'll have legendary spells. Great. And now this thing is enormous. Holy. That worked out pretty well. Still have Rage Mage. I want to start making this Angelica huge if I can. Engine training? It's not bad either. Get some ranged in the back row. Solid. Alright, I need top 3. Okay! Angelica, you have done everything I asked you to. Thank you for your service. I suppose I'll keep her around. We can just dunk the Minotaur here. But, like, she's never gonna get anything else done. Not with these stats. Yeah, and we have clinched our top 3, so we're doing great. Rude. Yeah, I like treasures. Pirates, hunters? Win a fight and lose a fight. I don't think I'm recruiting pirates, but I do like buried treasures. You're an animal. Sure. Wow, that board is scary big, but now my big bad wolf is pretty big too. Hate getting the wolf and then not hunting with him. Yeah, it's definitely a thing that happens. Rage Mage. It's probably time for Rage Mage to go. Not that any of these are really good replacements. Not really. I don't know. I don't know what to put over here that's actually going to serve me. Papa Bear, maybe? Like, +4 is not a whole lot. Sure. For now. Oh, I guess I could just take the treasure. It's not the worst idea. I would rather not dupe the carving fork, so we'll take the carving fork first. Second place. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. Oh, good try, good try. But that's fine. Second's good enough. Mischief. Who the hell is Mischief? Farewell. KO the largest enemy character and the smallest friendly character. I don't think I've ever seen this. And the smallest friendly character? Wild. That potentially works out well for Anubis. If you're going like the full scam route. That's a thought. Oh, I want the wishing fish. I would like this. Alright, we just gotta get top 2, right? Easy. I'm not the biggest fan of Hades. I think Hades is good, but like I don't have good plans for how to use him. I think I do like Lucky Leprechaun, but I don't have a lot of a deck for him. And Yakety Yak I haven't really played much with, so I don't have a good sense of how well they work. Do we think I can get second place on an average Hades board? Maybe. I think, like, going the candy route has some potential to, like, really high variance. Like, this could go really well or really poorly. I think I want to give this a shot. Are there any swaps I want to make here? I like this deck right now, actually. This deck is pretty much what I would want. Chef Gatiers is a good choice as well. Maybe over Frosting Dragon. I think by the time I get here, I want rewards. Although I do get some free treasures. So knowing that I'm getting a free treasure on 5 is too early for Frosting Dragon. And then it's 10 for the next one. That's not... Doesn't actually seem real. Apparently there's still a fair few cards you haven't seen even from Candylar. I'd believe that. They did add a bunch of stuff to the game. I guess with Miseria, Frosting Dragon is pretty cool. All right, you know what? Let's just send it. None of this is particularly impressive. What are you? Oh, sticks. Okay. Gingerbread House, on the other hand, is particularly impressive. If we can get some sweetening happening. Well, this is not a good start for needing to get second. That'll work. Really not a good start for needing to get second. But this is an auto sweetening because golden. Sweeten your candy twice. Wow. I don't need breadcrumbs. In fact, I actively don't want breadcrumbs because I want candy spells. Let's take the skeleton key here. Ah, candy spells. Stop! Stop killing my dragonling! Oh my god. Alright, what do you got? Your candy characters have +5/+5. Okay. Oh, we need something else going on back here. Peachy Queen is not it. I'm not gonna get the hunt. Or no, I'm not gonna get the quest. Down to 1 heart already? Being beaten up. Getting bullied. Finally, Dragonling gets to do the thing. Take you and a wand. Yes, wand's great. I thought it was gonna get... Oh, it was a one-off. It was the skeleton key. I don't actually know if I had thought about that more carefully, would I have taken the piping bag over the... I've now forgotten the other thing that was right there that I thought was potentially more powerful. Nah, the crow's nest wasn't the thing that I needed there. Like, crow's nest is good, but it's not the thing that I needed. Alright, I guess we're just going to keep buffing the Dragonling here. Nothing else on my board is particularly impressive. And I'm not seeing any more candy in the shop, which is a bit of a bummer. Oh, big board. Oh, God. Immediate full heart loss. Wow, rough. 6th place. Yeah. You might be right, Cyberbunny. I might have just needed to desperately stave off a loss there. But yeah, I wasn't beating the 50-50... The 50-50 little mice. Even with my Dragonling of unusual size, I guess the 80-80 wishing fish and also the 50-50 mice. Reassuring to see that I have games like that too. Oh yeah, absolutely. Variance is real. Well, we got 2 more shots. Let's start a new run. Rumples! I love Rumples. I'm very happy to play Rumpelstiltskin. I have Mecha Man in here, huh? Why do I have Mecha Man in here? Why is this the choice I've made? Do I have any other dragons that I need to bring in? Hephaestus is pretty good here, actually. Maybe Hephaestus over Smog. Smog is actually great because all of Rumpel's treasure shops count. Alright, I don't know what Mecha Man is doing, so let's bring in Hephaestus over that. On the assault, like, almost half of my deck is legendary. Maybe it's good enough. None of these really what I'm looking for. Ring of Valor has potential. Unfortunate. Kill, kill, kill. No! No! My heart. Oh, I'll take Elven Tools here, though. Oh, the spinach is actually really good, too. Probably need to take the spinach here. Alright, go through the Jack in the Box first. Wow, that worked out really poorly. Spiked Shield, fantastic. Alright, we're back in business. Everything's fine now. Tiger's Paw? I like Tiger's Paw. Oh, Genie's... I can't take Genie's Lamp because I'm not taking spells. Although if I do see a Metna Tavern, then Genie's Lamp is the pick here. Gemstone Garden? I guess with the Hyena already here, Gemstone Garden is probably the pick. Wow. Okay. Good enough. All right. Rumpelstiltskin is now in business. We get to do the thing. Secret map? Do I think I get to 12? Probably. Nice. Good find. Well done, Blackjack. Widow's Web unnecessary? I guess I take the Locked Treasure Chest? Five, two. Hamstar feels like a good pick here, too. Pairs well with the Gemstone Garden. Achilles is huge. What the crap? The Achilles is not the only thing that's huge. Wow. They really did it. I've definitely never gotten a Mercury run that good. Good heavens. Well, I get all of these, so that's cool. Beanstalk? Beanstalk is actually pretty good here. Thanatos, what do you do? If 3 of your characters are KO'd, give 1 of your slots +1/+1, then improve this ability and increase the number required by 1. Wow, look at this Dracula over here. This is some sick art. Taking the Beanstalk. What do I feel about quests? I feel pretty good about quests, actually. Toy Box doesn't do anything. Gloves of Thieving does, but not immediately. Black Pearl doesn't do anything. Alright. Great. Good talk. Still losing. Oh boy. Have I at least made top 5? Tell me I have at least made top 5, please. You're big. I like that. Alright. I have at least made top 5. Good heavens. Yeah, all of a sudden everybody's huge. When did this happen? Fourth place victory, if you say so. I do love Jay Sparrow. I think Jay Sparrow is not classically considered just the people I am matched up against. Yeah, yeah. That it very much feels like sometimes you get easy lobbies and sometimes you get lobbies where everybody is high rolling. It's just like, what do you do against that? Like, I don't feel like Jay Sparrow is considered to be one of the more powerful captains, but I've had a lot of success with him. I think he's pretty good. Have we unlocked the snake yet? Do not appear to have unlocked the snake yet. There is Crab Dragoon. But I could bring that in over Moonshadow. I do like the idea of Innkeeper Moonshadow back row, but that almost never happens. Go with it anyway. Well, we've got Smee, so that's a good start. Stepsisters aren't going to do anything. None of this is going to do anything. Ah, I have already lost. Fantastic. I do need the Pyrat here. I need to start making this happen. Yeah, sorry, Dragonling. You are just not going to cut it. You'd back row Smee there out of a perhaps mistaken impression that makes it more likely for him to get to attack. It's interesting because front row Smee with the evil stepmother next to him. Yeah, on my first board, I understood. Means that if I win the 50-50, I get to attack first, and I get it. And if I lose the die roll for there, then I have a 50-50 on whether or not he gets attacked or evil stepmother gets attacked. Right? If I put evil stepmother front row, if I go first, Smee never gets to attack. Because stepmother will always kill themselves on the attack, and their attack will probably kill Smee. I have to assume that all of their units have at least 2 power. Which is maybe an unreasonable assumption. But if they have 1 power units, then I'm going to get the attack with Smee regardless, and it doesn't make a difference what I do. So if I put Smee with somebody next to him in the front row, then I have to win one of 2 50-50s. Whereas if I put Smee in the back row, he never gets to attack if I lose the die roll on who's going first. Lose the die roll on who's going first. That's my logic anyway. Yo, clutch Navi. Navi did the thing. Yes, latte me up, please. More pirates? I like more pirates. Gotta get rid of the stepmother at some point. That point is not yet. I want all of the hunters to do hunting things. Rude. Oh, here we go. Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. Am I taking Candy Cane Crook here? I feel like I'm already overloaded with people that need to be in the first slot right now. So I'm going to go with no for now. But once the Huntsman gets me the axe, then it's a lot easier to take Candy Cane Crook. Aw, too big. The Lich too big. No hunt. All right, I have the axe. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. This is so good with the axe. None of these really necessary at this point. And the Huntsman has done everything I need him to. So, be better. Alright. Oh, good, I got the hunt. That's very important. And my opponent is still enormous? What the crap? Alright, well, the next one is going to be good. Do I gold the Fairy Godmother, or do I take Wink here? I think I'm already committed to what I'm doing. Sure. Oh, this, on the other hand, this feels delightful. Cheshire Cat still ain't it. I guess I do have some animals here. Oh, rude! Alright, we lived, though. What a rude lightning bolt. Yo, Innkeeper is here? Yeah, I think you have served your purpose. Let's keep some inns. Don't I want Pirate slot 2? Maybe. I guess letting the Pirate attack before the... Yeah, that was probably a mistake. A minor one, but still a mistake. God, like, I feel like having Achilles back here is so powerful, but I also really want Angelica doing the thing. And Angelica is small at the moment. I guess I could... You could do this. I think... I'm still hanging on to the Cheshire Cat because I want to get another kiss. What is going on here? Why is everybody enormous? And of course they go directly into the Achilles. Of course. Every single time. Okay, sorry, Cheshire Cat. You've done everything you needed. I am getting carried by the parrot. That is very true. All right, that looks a lot better now. That looks a lot better now. Okay. Yes, Angelica now in front. Achilles is doing fine. Alright, everybody else was doing good. I am now doing great. Get dead. Alright. Achilles, you have served your purpose. Do I need Hercules here? I could take Hercules. And the acorn. Perfect timing. All right. We're golden. We're golden. Do I even need the innkeeper anymore? Not really. I don't know that I need the blackjack either, but hard to turn down 4 digits of stats. Yeah, well, every single front row hunt was 4 back row hunts because of the way the Huntsman's Axe interacts with Jay Sparrow. So, it's, he, you know, doubled 8 times. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, Blackbeard is the point, so I might as well just take him. Oh, that's fun. That's fun and good and fun. Actually, I should put Blackbeard back row here with Angelica. That's what I should have done. Alright, new plan. This is the new plan. That's a big Achilles. You know what? Sure. Now it's a big 10 million fireflies. Hardly necessary. Do I gold the goodie bag? I might just gold the goodie bag. Blackbeard's ability isn't a hunt. I actually don't know about that. It seems like it ought to be, but maybe it's not. It would be infinite? No, he just doesn't trigger himself. Trigger your other character's hunts. Reads to you like they deliberately took the keyword off. Maybe. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll see. I'm gonna see if this works. Yep. Yeah, it did not do it. Okay. Pretty sure it was a hunt at some point. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think he needed to be in the front row. Oh, probably because of this. Because they didn't want a double Blackbeard on Jay Sparrow. Is probably it. Like, one Blackbeard hit is 4x everybody else's hunts seems kind of absurd. And it was that way at one point. Huh. Yeah, they must have deliberately taken Hunt off of him so that it didn't stack that way. Well, anyway, here's my first place, so that's cool. Dionysus is here. Still having good success with this bad boy. Did we say we wanted to bring in something else? I was looking at Mischief is interesting. I don't think I need to bring Mischief in, though. I don't think that's a good fit. Other quests that fit well with Destiny and Astral Navigator. Knight of the Holy Cane fits well if I'm doing sweetening things, and I don't think I am, though. Had the Huntsman in here before and removed them. The question, actually, an interesting thing with the Raven here is the Huntsman easier to get than the Raven? I guess the Raven giving me boons has actually more of an opportunity for me to get extra captains than giving me treasures at that level. Yeah, I need Destiny to summon quest characters that auto-complete, that complete in that round. And there's precious few of those that I have access to right now. Like, Guinevere and Sigrun will do it. Knight of the Holy Cane will do it if I already have the Sweetening. But none of the other questers that I have access to will do it. Lancelot will, if I drop him in, like, a slot-buffed area. Yeah, nothing new. Bring in the daughter, I guess. Stepsisters might just complete in this next round, actually. Oh, I like that. That feels pretty good. Perfect. I take that tie. Spinach. I don't have a lot of pirates. I don't know how good Zheng Yisao is. Candy Pandy. We're not doing candy things, I don't think so. So maybe just Maximus? Is Maximus any good? Maximus feels pretty low impact. But higher impact than any of the others, because we're not doing candy things. Maybe Candy Pandy is actually still stronger than Maximus, like turning us candy now. With no candy support anywhere in my deck. Except for some of my treasures will be candy. How many treasures am I even getting? Maximus is the easy one. Candy Pandy's going to be a little bit harder to maximize. Aha. I'll just take Maximus. Skeleton Key probably here. Yeah, Lancelot comes in with 6 power. Not quite enough. We gotta buff this slot a little bit more. Like, say, with Jill Sunshine. That'll do. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think Candy Pandy has higher potential than Maximus here, but I do want the Little Lance, actually. That does seem pretty important. Ring of Valor maybe doesn't do a whole lot, though. Sure. Oh, Mordecon auto-completes because he sees himself. That's real funny. I didn't think about that. Not better than Jill Sunshine at the moment. Kiss the Katamari? Grab Captain Ahab, maybe? My back row is really overloaded right now. Sure. Are we doing treasure hoard things? Just take the high tops. I got some heroes. didn't even kill it? Or didn't even trade? Rude. Hunter's Horn? Are we hunting? I guess the parrot's hunting. Dragon Dice feels like maybe a better choice. Or just the next character I recruit is Golden. Also seems pretty strong. And that lets me get an epic treasure instead of a rare treasure. Yeah, alright, I'll go for it. None of these feel particularly impressive as my epics, but +8/+8's not nothing. Alright, Blackjack. Thank you for your service. Advent Calendar is fun. All of these are really fun, actually. Daisy Jones Locket may be better for me than anything else, given that Destiny's here. One of the more abusable ones, I think. Yup. Pretty strong. None of this is any good, though. Sure. Ah. My favorite legendary to transform into. And still no pluses. I need some quests to get done here. Alright. Jill Sunshine, you have outstayed your welcome. There we go. Now we're doing something. You're done. So let's just replace you. Candy Pandy here again. Each turn I charge up. Give all your slots +X for each charge. I guess so. Merrily just makes my my shop like a lot bigger though. I think Merrily's really strong here actually. Starting to get a piratey board. Maybe I should have taken Zheng Yisao. None of these are particularly impressive at the moment. Let us just increase our Captain Hook. Oh, I should have put Blackbeard in the back row here. Dang. Take a full heart, idiot. Oh, Sigrun's here. Sigrun could pop in from Destiny. We could just replace Destiny. I don't know that Destiny is doing too much on her own now. Maybe your time is over. Take the Raven on the off chance I complete it. Well, hello, Gwenny. Alright, great. Love it. Yeah, this feels pretty good. This feels like we're getting there. Oh, Hand of Midas, yes please. That would be perfect. Does this trigger my Hand of Midas? I don't think so, because it's already gold. Not that I am putting her... No, if I replace the Raven, that's actually perfect, because I think it triggers the Raven's quest. Lady of the Lake, King Arthur, or Con Artist? Is it Con Artist time? Do we just start getting secret rares off of the Hand of Midas? What's Moonsong? We're getting rewarded for spells anyway. Yep, Melody's Loot sounds wonderful here. Do we have any mages on this board? I never know what I have. Do I care about Goldilocks? Not really. On the other hand, I don't care about Scar either. Okay. How's Merrily doing? Okay. Yeah, this one's looking pretty good. This one's looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna get my top 3 here. Well, I have World Shrub, so Boon of Set can literally never complete now. Give me more treasures, I guess. How would you like to be someone else? Thank you. Killed him. And now I'm also a Yakety Yak. If I take the Raven here, my next shop is the 3rd shop. So let's see how well that works out for me. Wait, does that work? No, it counted the treasure. The treasure was my 2nd shop. That shop was my 3rd shop. I didn't do it right. That's fine. Yeah. I understand now. It's all good. I am still bigger than everybody else. Not by an order of magnitude, but by enough. Baron Bach. Sensei and Yakety Yak. Okay. All right. Time to get that fish. Oh, I love Baba Yaga. Absolutely. Mr. Fox, not strictly necessary. I think I could probably find something better for that slot. But, haven't really figured out exactly what I want that to be. I am slowly losing faith in Mr. Fox, though. Like, I felt like Mr. Fox was really, really good when I first saw him. And the more I play with him, the more I feel like maybe he's not as good as he could be. I don't have any good questers to replace him. Nor do I have the other idiot that summons people from my my sub deck. Once I have that idiot, that is who will go into that slot, I think. Netherbinder can potentially get traded out at some point. But part of my strategy here is Netherbinder getting me the jewel and then just going ham on dragons. I guess Mr. Fox could be the Wormscale Tinkerer or Oracle of Fortunes. Oh, no Burninator? Once I get Burninator, I'm going to slot out Fox for Burninator. And then we might also try to make room for, I'm not sure what the character's name is, but the purple one that summons someone from your side deck and gives +10/+10. That would be another great include for Baba Yaga. Alright, we'll go with this. I think I need the stats first. Astral Navigator. Yep, that one. That's correct. Sure. I would like Lance a little, but I kind of think I need to start getting my shop into gear. Before I die. Lost to egg. It happens more often than you'd think. When everything trades off and there's still just an egg on the board, like, insult to injury, honestly. Destiny, get in there. I want both of these. I think this is more important right now, though. I still don't know how to reliably get Little Red's quest, so I mostly don't take her. But she would be a good choice. If I could figure that out. Mr. Fox is here. Well, you can't take this slot away from Destiny, so sorry, buddy. She likes watching kissing. That's true. There's a lot of things she likes to watch. Scroll? Skeleton Key? I like Skeleton Key here. And she lived! Oh. I guess now is not yet when that is determined. Now is when that's determined. There we go. I need to take the Inspector. The Inspector is a key part of this strategy. We could bring in the Butcher. Maybe we'll Butcher. But I'm not getting the character I need out of here. Not getting the Lance a little. Short on my blues for the Butcher. Let's see if we can make this happen. Oh, there we go. Lance a little hit. Fantastic news. Now we can do this. And I have what I need for the Butcher. Now we just need to survive. Which is maybe the hard part. We need to survive this round. Oh god, everybody else is full health? Oh, I don't like my odds here. Oh my god! Nope, it's over. This run is also over. I am not getting third place. Too much setup time. Because, like, now I get the Butcher's Cleaver, and next round, I'm probably pretty strong? Alright, well, time for my final ticket. Fingers crossed. I just want the fish! Hello, Deinonysus. Get in here. As usual, need my setup. I will take a Raven. Thank you. Daughter of Athena is a little bit more reliable, but the Raven is better stats, so... Oh, okay. Like, I need to take Lance a little, but in order for Lance a little to work, I kind of need the nesting scrub fowl, so I don't... This gets me closer to the Raven's quest. I think we do that, and we just take Lance a little next time he shows up. Yo, really? Fantastic work! Go team! I don't think we're summoning 3 characters. I don't know that we're doing any of these things, actually. You had some good runs with Vinakava? That's good. I've yet to play Vinakava, I think. And I don't want the tournament to be the first time I'm trying out a new captain. Like, I feel like there are some captains that I'm going to be messing around with in solo play, and Vinakava is definitely one of them if he ever shows up. But I don't want this to be like the first time I'm trying out a captain, especially because I want to make sure that not only I have experience with the captains, but also I have decks for them. Like, I want to choose the captains that I perform well with for the tournament. None of these boons speak to me. I guess it's early enough. I could make any of them work. We could go in kind of any direction here. Santa? Are any of these, like, more powerful than any others? Boon of Artemis feels like kind of one of the more powerful ones. Now we just need hunters. All of this is mediocre. Let's just take the quest. You're a starter deck, Andy. That's fair, actually. Oh, and then Navi's here anyway. Alright. Well, you look like you're going to complete a quest for me, so that's great. Oh, this is not getting us any closer to completing the Boon of Artemis. Might take Rumples. Am a fan of Rumples. Also a fan of Indiana Clones, actually. Like, get me a treasure shop here. I guess it's turn 4. Get me an uncommon treasure shop. And then, but Rumpelstiltskin just gets me treasure shops for the rest of the game. Like, that's pretty good. Dino wasn't even your primary captain. Oh, that's funny. Just take Rumples. That's a lot of treasures. I am a man what likes his treasures. You're already resolved, so I could trade you out. I could also trade out the Scrub Fowl. And maybe I should have taken Santa. Look at all these summons I'm doing. I think I like Widow's Web. I think Widow's Web is a better setup. And I kind of feel like I'm still in setup mode. Hell yeah. I love it when that happens. Captain Ahab feels like he's always rolling the dice, but... double farewell in the front? Alright, let's go in. We're doing farewell things now. Should have taken Santa. This feels pretty mean. Sticks. Not really. Oh, Collector on Rumples? That feels pretty busted, actually. Let's go with that. I don't need it. Top 5 to advance, but you had a clones game where you cloned 2 common and an uncommon treasure. Yeah, I have had clones games where I clone 1 common treasure. Indiana Clones, not my favorite captain, let me tell you. Never feels like I get good value off his ability. Is this Cowardly Lion ever going to quest? Or do I just take the Mockingbird instead? I believe. Maybe I shouldn't, but I believe. Fairy Pancake's probably very good. Dragon Dice feels like a lot of fun. But Gloves of Thieving is probably better than either of them. Over the rainbow? We could rainbow. How dare you? I guess I'm not getting first. Oh, never mind. I forgot about, I guess we're good, actually. Forgot about my Poison Apple. Poison Apple's real good. Oh, it's actually quested. Mysterious map? I'm on board. Oh, the cookies feel like they're pretty bonkers here. Yeah, I'll take Tiamat. Tiamat could be in my deck. That seems fine. Dragon. Yeah. Aww. It was common. Get him. Get him. Go team. Alright, this looks like we're doing busted things. This feels pretty strong. Yeah. I mean, dragon, right? Oh my god. Thank you. Good targeting. Thank you. Appreciate it. This Medusa's not making it happen, is she? Chain of Camaraderie. Chain of Camaraderie on Rumple is especially funny. None of these things are worth doubling, so we'll Ring of Power, I guess. Loxley? Free Gloves of Thieving, but then I can't golden characters instead? Or King Arthur. I keep getting offered King Arthur. Seems like it's a pretty good fit for Deinonychus, actually. Or we could get a spellbook. I don't think I care for a spellbook. I don't think I care for any of these. I guess I'll just take King Arthur. Like Dropnir. I like Dropnir too, but I think Ring of Power for now is better. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe Dropnir, the moment it gets offered, is the thing I should be taking. Won't it try to 100 my Medusa? I'm planning on replacing the Medusa. I don't really like the Medusa here. Medusa is not accomplishing the goal that I wanted her to accomplish. Well, I only have one shop each turn, so maybe more things should be gold in that shop. Maybe I should be getting more treasures. I like that thought, too. Sure, just give me treasures. You know what? Nothing else matters here. Yeah, great. We're doing great. I love it. Hardly seems fair. Whatever it is going on here. Seems pretty unfair. Do we double the Energizer? We probably double the Energizer. Big Breast Cannonballs feels like it doesn't do anything. They don't affect each other, right? Oh, I choose two. Okay. Chest me. Yeah, how about double Dropnir? Double Dropnir was actually the wrong choice. I should have doubled the Infinity Mitten and then gotten single Dropnir. Because Dropnir is going to double itself. This just, like, accelerates me by a turn. And I only need top 5. God, I keep getting these busted-ass Deinonysus runs on my first run. And then, like, I just get these extremely mediocre runs right in the middle. Rude, honestly. They should make their tournament algorithm more polite. And I steal Lucky's pot of gold. Great. Copy your other charm. Really? My other charm? Which charm would that be? Doesn't even make a difference. Wishing Fish. That's cool. Do you like the fish? I don't think any of these make it into my Deinonysus deck, though. The dog girl, though. I love Baba Yaga and I love the dog girl. Alright, chat. Make my decision for me. I am incapable. How can I choose between my two great loves? Is that actually how I feel about these two? I really like both of these captains. I don't know that either of them are my great love, though. Now, Rumpelstiltskin. That is a captain I will choose above all others. Alright, well, if none of you are going to help me, then I guess I have to find a die to roll. You've won with Thing in the Ice once? I don't think I've ever won with Thing in the Ice. I don't know that that's true. I might have. Alright. I found a D6. Even, I'll take Luna Girl. Odd, I'll take Baba Yaga. You like Luna? I like Luna too. Even! I rolled a 4. I'll take Luna Girl. Let's go, dog girl. Get in there. What do you have for me? What other things can I include that feel like they would be helpful here? Apparently we're doing candy things? That's cool. Dupity's actually pretty acceptable here too. We've got a Burninator for funsies. Sigrun could make it in. Sigrun's just generally good. Blue Fairy is actually a pretty good support for the dog. Especially if I get play KO'd. Is there anything that I want to be doing early on? I do like Ace of Hearts in this deck, but maybe I could be taking... No, I can't take the Candy Cane correct because the dog is in slot 1. The dog is always in slot 1. Is the dog always in slot 1? Maybe not. Like, I have the same problem with taking the Huntmaster. Or the Huntsman. Like, if the dog is always in slot 1, then there's no room for the Huntsman to hunt. Not that I have the Huntsman unlocked. Whatever, we'll just send it. Oh, I have Jumping Jelly Beans in here. That can go. We can easily put in Dupity over the Jumping Jelly Beans. Alright. Astro! The Wonder Pup. Heck yeah. Love a Lollipop Fairy. Superb. A great start. I think I take the sugar and spice here, actually. Continue sugar and spicing? No. Now is the time to buff the Wonder Pup. Butcher is here. No, Chef Katir is more important. And now is the time for slot 1 dog. Yep, this is looking pretty good. Sikkim is great. Speak is better, I think. Any of these speak to me? Not especially. +6, +4? Alright, you know what? Never mind. This one exactly speaks to me. The rest of this, not so much. Should probably have Katamari in the front row next to the gingerbread house. Not that it matters. Oh, play KO'd. Absolutely get in there. Alright, this feels like we're doing exactly the things that we need to do. Astro the Wonder Pup will definitely carry us through, like, turn 10 or 11. And then we'll have to find something else to do, but we're doing great for now. And none of this is particularly impressive either. Scarecrow? Sure, let's get some treasures. What the crap is happening here? Deinonysus is what's happening here. Oh, Deinonysus and Harpolia. And a bunch of boons. Wow. Harpolia and 1,000,000 boons. Incredible. Don't pick Farewell as Hunt with play KO. Why? It just summons extra dogs. That sounds great. Well, we love extra dogs. Shipshape Inspector not going to do the thing here. So we'll just buff the dog. And then continue to buff the dog. You attack first, you hunt. The Farewell has no place to summon. Ah, sure. You took my dog! Oh, that was a doppelganger. That's fair. Good Boy and Attack are both very boring. So we'll fetch, I guess? For my first treasure of the run? Turn 9, first treasure of the run? I guess, thank you for the secret map? Oh my god. It's a good thing this Wonder Pup is huge. Otherwise, I might be very bitter. Surely I can get something better than a Lollipop Fairy in my back row. Maybe the Doctor is good. Go Team Sea Slug. Well, you're very dead. And then it's just the incredibly disgusting Deinonysus that I'm playing against. I hope I get a Mixo Macho for that fight. Friar Tuck, sure. Do I have start of combat abilities? Not really. guess Rainbow Bridge is good. Oh, Garden of the Grove is good. We should do that. That's a thing that we should definitely do. You're Aries? I'm losing this one so hard. That's alright. Second place is good enough. None of this is doing anything. Take a spell. None of this is doing anything. Get another shop. None of this is doing anything. Alright, well, I'll just take my second place and we'll move on with our lives. Yeah, it would have taken a while for me to get into the triple digits of attack for all of my characters. Take our second place and move on. Hey, look, we got to round 12, so the secret map turned into a Tiamat's Claw. Sir Galahad and who is this? Hecate. Do I even have Hecate unlocked? I must. Pretty Patissier. Nuada. Fine. Not impressive. None of these are impressive for Luna. I guess I'm taking Anna Galay. Silversmith have not had very good luck with. Iron Monkey has been high variance, is what I have gotten out of Iron Monkey. Wasn't it Hades? Oh, maybe it was Hades instead of Hecate. You might be right. I have the game at slightly smaller resolution because I'm stuck on one monitor. So I have to, like, make room for other stuff on my screen instead of playing full screen. So, I am having a hard time with the smaller text there. And also, I probably need glasses. So I could try out Silversmith. Or we could take Anna Galay or the monkey. I've enjoyed playing with the monkey, but I feel like my results with the monkey have not been amazing. All of these legendaries are really interesting because once you get to legendary, all your shops are either secret rare or epic. So you don't really get a lot of opportunities to get actual legendaries out of your shop. I guess with Astral Navigators, sometimes you'll summon them. Which means, like, Perseus and Sigrun are fine. Apophis is fine, but Ptah kind of doesn't do anything. Ptah kind of doesn't do anything. I don't really like any of my options here. I'm not going for the candy route. Take Rolo? Take Rolo and Hope? Take Maverick and Icewing? Maverick and Icewing are kind of generally okay, right? Maybe I take Bubbles. Maybe I take Bubbles. Your turn 2 starts. If your turn 2 sucks, you start the game at 1 heart. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm feeling maybe Bubbles here. We might need it. Assuming I ever get it. Greasy. I'll bring in Greasy. I like George. I like the Spyglass. Aw, how dare they? I was hoping it would be multiple X1s, but nope, not today. Captain Ahab, fantastic. Gentle Giant, fantastic, actually. Yo, good turn 2. Good turn 2. Hey, if I had been offered Uncle, I would have taken him. But that is not how it shook out. Sure, we could take an early Orion. I don't think I take Achilles. I don't think that's where I want to be. Oh, this is gonna suck. Well, one heart down. And none of these options are particularly good, but anything is better than a 2-1 Laser Shark, so... Now I'm getting boons. Heck yeah. Oh, not big enough to get the kill. Unfortunate. Fortune seems a lot easier to get at this point, so we'll just take that one. You're worth, actually. Good heavens. Wait, do they also have a giant? How did I take half a heart here? Interesting. 3 other treasures in a single turn. That could happen at some point. I feel like that could happen. We definitely need some stats here, though. Like, aside from my Orion, everything else is real bad. Not seeing it. All right. Cowardly Lion, you are never doing the thing, I think. Maybe this will get me there. Nope. Oh, can we do set? Celestial, Animal Pirate, Vidlin, Giant Pirate. Okay, I need to replace Scar, but we could totally do set. I want to take Apophis. I really want to take Apophis. I can take Bahamut over Scar, and that'll resolve set. Cool. Alright, with Bahamut out there, I feel a lot better about my odds. Oh, I even got the hunt? Wild. Captain Ahab did the yes, Lich King's Heart. Thank you very much. I will take that. I approve. Gravity Well? Is it time for Gravity Well? Might be time for Gravity Well. Or Hunter's Horn, actually. Orion's doing some real cool stuff here. Baba Yaga? I don't super like Pauper. We take Lightning Thief before we take Greed. And then I can greed my Orion. Fortune Teller does nothing here, so... Adios, buddy. Ah! And then I get to free cast the Greed because I cast the Greed before I took the treasure. Smart. Deliberate, for sure. I definitely did that deliberately. If anybody asks. Alright, Captain Ahab. Thanks for your service. You're gone. And we gotta get rid of this giant, too. This giant is not it. Get anything useful here? Should we Looking Glass someone? Where are my secret rares? Oh, I guess this is the down shop, isn't it? So my shop is epic level. Wow, that was the weakest Blackbeard I've ever seen. Three farewells in a fight. I think we're a little far away from that happening. So I guess I'll try Moonsong. Styx? More fortunes? Who are we even up against with Styx? If only I had any kind of way to retain memory across rounds, then knowing what my opposing captains are might influence this decision. It's gonna take fortunes, I guess. The Dragoon! I love this boy. Get in there. Oh, it's happening. Oh, look at all these dragons I am doing dragon things with. This sounds delightful. Sugar Pops, Tajima, and Amit. All right, I think I would have been. I think I'm glad I didn't take Styx. Yo, it worked. It worked. I got the Dragoon. What a great board. All right, we're doing okay. Things are working out fine. I am absolutely taking Bahamut now. Bahamut's easy. Never taking Set again. It doesn't seem like any of these are going to get resolved, so I'll just take Boon of the Fates as the one that's most likely to get resolved. Nothing here makes any sense, nor am I replacing anything on my board. Lightning Bolt doesn't even do anything? Does Astral Navigator do anything here? Not above what I already have. Lightning Bolt would get in the bottle. Yeah, it's so it's actively detrimental to take the Lightning Bolt there. Morpheus is definitely not happening. We could play some spells, though. Cyrus? Trigger 3 farewells. I do have some farewells, considering all my dragons have farewells. Nope. I do want Apophis, but not above my Orion at this point. Like, actually, yes, above my Orion, but Orion's so big. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it's okay. Or maybe I just take Zeus instead. Oh, an extra lightning in a bottle. Nice. Well, that's painful. Do I think I'm still getting top 3 here? Choose 3. Okay. Athena, We Are Blorg, and Gokatu. None of these do anything? I guess Gokatu immediately goes off and gives me 2 bonus shops. So maybe I just take 2 bonus shops. It's a lot of Favor of the Fates. Oh, because it's a spell, so it went in the it went in the bottles. Ah, that's so good. That's so good. We have lots of farewells, actually. Shattered Shield is pretty good. And then Horse Armor doesn't do much at the scale we're at, so let's take Galactic Rock and hope I live long enough for that to matter. Why is my shop green? Oh, because I duplicated my Iron Monkey. So my shop is the worst it could possibly be, I guess. You would think my shop would be down 2? So you'd think it'd be rare? But I guess not? You're a villain. You take the Wicked Sword. Yeah, none of these are doing anything. Meet in a tavern. Yeah, give me that. Give me that uncommon tavern shop. What is going on? Teeth up. More teeth? Silverman? Sure. Discover 2 boons if you don't already have one. Do you think I already have a boon? What are the odds? Oh, Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga never got completed. I do still already have a boon. Sure, whatever. Just give me the treasure. Silvery moons for everybody. Are any of you mages? Too bad. Are any of you mages? Too bad. I don't know what this is. None of you are mages, but I guess I'll take some treasures. Yeah, I'm a fan of Treasure Hoard. Good thing this is my secret rare shop. Yeah, right. Didn't really do it, did it? I don't know what was happening here. Oh, I could get more mages though. I feel like Spelltanica affects my board pretty strongly, and I might need that. Oh, he could have been a mage. None of them are mages. Miserable. Not a lot of mages at uncommon, I guess. For the amount of time I spent in this shop, I feel like I got very little value out of it. Well, I made it to 2nd place, so that's good. Should we kiss my Bahamut? Probably, huh? Oh, what's up, Zeus? Everything here is great. Shrub's probably better. Triple kiss. What are we triple kissing? I like everything as they are. Guess I could kiss Zeus some more times. Maybe Zeus becomes something more interesting. Spirit of Vengeance, then Echoing Fae, then Paul Bunyan. More interesting, please. Not sure you kiss a dragon on my board. That's also fair. Yeah, okay. Now it's rare, which is what I would expect. It's just weird that it gave me an uncommon shop instead as a result of getting it that turn. This completes a quest. Yeah, I probably should have just kissed the Apophis. But I like hunting. Yeah, I don't think I add the Tin Man to my board, so... And now every time I pick a character, my my spell buffs increase by 1, which is kind of funny. But also every time I pick a character, I get a common treasure. So until the common treasures run out, I'm probably not casting spells. Hunt, 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 hunt. Thank you. First place! Heck yeah! Finally got my wishing fish. Alright, now we need to do it again. Merryweather and Candy Pandy. I do like more stuff for Merryweather. I don't know that I like that stuff for Merryweather, but I do like more stuff for Merryweather. Wait, wasn't that my top 2? Oh, that was my top 3 round. Damn it! Alright, so this is the one that we haven't won yet. We have not won a top 2 round yet. So, this is going to be... This has been probably my roughest tournament run so far. Dino's here. Yo, let's go, Dino-Nisus. King Midas also. I really like King Midas. But I think Dino-Nisus is great. If this was like a top 3 or top 4, I would probably take Witches 3. But Dino-Nisus, I think, has higher potential than Witches 3 for a top 2. And we got some more things for him, but I don't know that any of those things are making it into the deck. I think they are still not. There is the case for Huntsman. Huntsman is not a good summon. But he is potentially good to have generally. I'll just leave it as is. It's worked out so far. I don't like the Dragonling is 1/3. Perfect. That worked out perfectly. Don't like the Jealous Stepsisters is 1/3. Okay, that's a bit better. Presence of Gaia isn't quite enough. I wanted the Cutlass. I really want the Cutlass here. Take the Star Shield. Star Shield's not bad either. Oh, now that is a good find. Still almost lost that back row, though. Magic Acorn? Kind of like the Acorn. I also really like the top. Do I take a top on turn 4? Maybe I just keep the Acorn. Maybe it's just Acorn time. The kind of utility you get from the Acorn is not something that you can really replicate. Top has a better high roll potential. We're trying to high roll here. This is all garbage. We'll just take the clones. Genie's Lamp. Genie's Lamp strong. We were talking about potential high rolls. Genie's Lamp strong. Sure. Ooh. Big dragon. That was a good flip. There it is! Alright, let's get a legendary. Goodbye, Blackjack. Thank you for your service. Okay, sure. Is it time to get rid of Jack in the Box? Might be time to get rid of Jill? No, not yet. Not yet. Jill's still strong. Jill's still pretty good here. We just get a bigger Smee. Go full pirates. Captain Ahab is never going to quest here. Oh, I should have kept the toy. The toy is so good with Frankenstein's doctor. Jack is good with it. Yeah. Exactly. Top 2. Am I looking like maybe top 2? Everybody's taking some damage, so there's potential here. +6/+6, eh? Nope, just become a secret rare. Do you love Spirit of Vengeance? Okay, so with Spirit of Vengeance, we are desperately looking for the necklace. Oh, is it time for Duplicator, actually? It's definitely time for Duplicator. That's great. If I want to complete this quest, you have to go back row. So we'll do this. This is my last trigger on the Genie's Lamp, but this is a good place for it. Hello, Angelica. Am I including you on this board? I don't think I am replacing Nameless One with Angelica, so I think I am just dunking the dragon. Looking Glass. I kind of do want a Looking Glass Smee. Smee was maybe better there. This is better stats, though. Yo, and I got the quest! Yes! All of this is great. Everything here is great. The treasure chest probably better for me. Quester, get in there. None of this kind of matters. Captain Ahab is very replaceable now, though. So Captain Ahab could be a mousetrap instead. I'm not mad about that. But nobody's doing anything particularly impressive, so Spirit of Vengeance is just going to be bigger than everything by an order of magnitude for pretty much the rest of the game. So I'm, like, not worried at all about anything that's happening. Nameless one, you have done what I've needed you to do. Or maybe we replace the parrot, actually. Since this idiot is bigger. No, it's not. Same size. It's just a lot of slot buffs. Interesting. Alright, let's do that then. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, I could have put Guinevere up here, and then she would have completed her quest, like, immediately. Wait, is the slot buff actually bigger enough to make that happen? Whew. I think we have completed a quest, ladies and gentlemen. Every 3 turns add a co-captain. That seems busted. None of my captains are actually, like, providing any buffs, though. Like, this +1/+1 doesn't matter for anything yet, so maybe I should bring in Chief Evil Officer just so I have something that is taking advantage of the Deinonysus ability. Lightning Thief's also good. Romeo I do not care about. Is related to quests, but I don't think I care about it. No, Lightning Thief is good enough. I think this is pretty good. Choose 3. You got it. Bigger dragon? I'm on board with bigger dragon. Looks like I'm getting my top 2 though. Feels like this is going to go well for me. None of these do anything I care about. Rude. Why am I choosing 3? Do I have double fountain or something? Oh, locked treasure chests got duplicated. Okay. Alright, well, not going to complain about that. Let's triple greed everything on my board. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, happy with that. Triple peppers everything on my board? There's better ways to do that. But now, like, nothing I take out of here is going to compare stats-wise to anything I have on the board. So really what we're looking for is probably kisses? We'll happily triple kiss everything on this board, and in the meantime, we'll just dunk some random things. Oh, rude. Extra rude. He looks so happy. He looks so thrilled to be eating King Midas. Well, I guess we're triple greeting again. I don't think I need a triple tavern here. Triple match. Oh, Eros definitely gets on this board. Okay. I finally found the thing that I'm willing to replace stuff for. Not that it matters because I think this is the end. Yep. That's a first place. Finally got my wishing fish. So I think this is supposed to be a banner, but they turned off gifting the banner because there was some technical difficulty. So I can't actually win it right now, but if I win this, then I will get the banner later on. I just won't know what it looks like. All right, round 5, let's go. I'll play Jingisao. I will not play Iron Monkey. Like, that was a good Iron Monkey, but I don't know that I'm playing Iron Monkey again. Iron Monkey's dangerous. Jingisao, honestly, isn't that powerful now that there's a lot more high roll potential out of other captains. But I like them. I like pirates. What does your deck look like these days? Are there new pirates that I can bring in? My deck literally completely full of pirates. I should probably remove some of these so that I have a better chance of getting the higher level ones once I hit legendary. Andy Kane. I see. I see what we're doing. I should probably get the Huntsman in here, actually. Have I unlocked the Huntsman? I have unlocked the Huntsman. Should probably get the Huntsman in here. What else do we have? Nobody else particularly impressive so far. And none of the new stuff yet. None of like the boon stuff or the quest stuff or the custom deck stuff. Yeah. Do I go with this or do I go with the high roll potential from Iron? I probably should just take Iron Monkey, honestly. I probably should just take the shot at a higher roll. I think that's real. Because I need first here. I can't just pirates my way to a third place. Alright, get me some secret rares. Get in there, Uncle. Uncle George. Rude. Ooh, nice latte. Baby bear, I suppose, is fine here. Oh, this is garbage. This is unfortunate. None of these are animals either. Oh, yeah. Definitely losing this one. Just straight up getting full-hearted on round 2? What the hell, dude? This silver pirates, the silver nutty pirates, the silver rose. Unbelievable. I'm gonna get full-hearted again? Oh my god. Alright, well, this turn 4 better deliver. It's pretty strong so far. Yeah, I don't trust you. We need better. How are you 2-2? How did that happen? Nutty Pirate. Oh, yeah. Yep. Forgot that happened. Okay. Well, other people are getting demolished as well, but that does not bode well for my odds at first place. Like, this is kind of aiming for 4th, is what it feels like to me. So we need to do a lot better. I don't like any of these options. Minotaur's probably okay over Uncle. But only okay. What else do I think I'm going to get out of uncommon? Nothing great, honestly. Probably find some similar stats, though. Nope. Guy, at this rate, getting the slot buff from Baby Bear is probably better than having the 4-2 on the field. It's very close, actually. Let's do that. Half a heart. All right. Well, at least you're not one of the monsters. Looks like both of these are just going to full heart me the moment I run into them. So, odds are not good. Oh, this is okay, actually. I'm still taking damage, though. But I'm not dead. There's a chance, you see. Okay, here we go. Sunflary. Let's get a real big goodie bag. Orion? No, we gotta take the mousetrap here. Real big goodie bag. There we go. Cool. Yeah, Mousetrap just eating everything. Hell yeah. Get full heart. Wow. I thought they were going to be scary, but they were fine? We got it, right? Good find. Good find. Do I take the gold or do I take Orion? This could be a Lich King's Heart. It's not, but that's pretty good. I really like leftover pieces here, actually. I don't know which of these has, like, the highest high roll potential. Probably Tiger's Paw. But I do like leftover pieces. Wicked Sword also pretty good for Davy Jones in front. I think all of these are, like, equivalent in terms of small bonuses that they give over time. I guess no matter what my comp looks like, Tiger Paw always does the exact same thing. Which is maybe good. Yeah, you know what? Let's put the crab over here. Take the Tiger's Paw. Hello, Tiny Bubbles. I guess Big Bubbles, thanks to the goodie bag. All right, we're starting to make this work. We're starting to come back. We haven't hit. No, this was the guy. This was the guy that full-hearted us in round 2, and we just full-hearted him back. Yo, we might actually get there. There's a chance. I like Crab Dragoon so much, but he could be a secret rare. I gotta, right? I gotta kiss him? But I like this character so much. Oh, that's a difficult decision. I need that first place. That's true. This is probably better. Oh, Zeus is pretty good. I will double Lightning Bolt here. That seems fine. Didn't even get a kill off it. Holy! Oh, I guess because I emptied a heart. But damn, that's a lot of suddenly treasures. Goodie bag up. Fenrir is cute, but goodie bag up. All for One is not it. Baron Bach is in my deck? That's a weird choice. What do I have that I summon? I guess summons are just good, right? I've got some slot buffs. Let's just get summons. Sure. It should be the Sunflare because it'll give me another secret rare. But the Sunflare is kind of key to what I'm doing here. Like, losing the Sunflare buff on the goodie bag is actually a really big deal. Alright, I'm just gonna do Baby Bear. Give me a new epic. Yo, it's the Fenrir that I wanted. Cool. Oh, it's over. It's maybe not over. Six. No, it's over. It's not over? Are you kidding me? I won that one? Okay, let it... I take back every bad thing I said about Baron Bach. Baron Bach's great. You're welcome to stay in this deck forever. You're doing great work, buddy. Thanks. Okay, so somebody has like a 200-200 in their front row. In their front slot. So that's something that I'm gonna have to be worried about later on. Fenrir is just never hunting, is he? I guess I could put him in the front row and then maybe he'll hunt. Leave Zeus in the back. That better? Unclear. Doctor with the Summons? Doctor with the Summons is pretty good. And that'll pretty quickly outclip Sunflare. I might trade out Fenrir for it, though. So that I keep the bonus for now. Oh, here we go. Like, again, this is something that I want, like, next round. Once I don't need the Sunflare anymore, the Spirit of Vengeance is going to look pretty good. But as it stands right now, I kind of need the extra summons. I'll take the Double Shrink Tea. Who did I fight last round? It was Yakety Yak. Has, like, a really buff front row. Oh, or I just get full-hearted by this idiot. God damn it. I was looking so good. It was looking so good. Oh, rough. Well, didn't quite get there. This is the first tournament run that I haven't gotten there. I suppose it had to happen at some point. Yeah, it didn't matter what I had there. I was just too many summons on my opponent's side of the board. Maybe if I had kept the Zeus in front, it would have worked out okay. But the Zeus just never got a chance to attack. Just like immediately got attacked. Painful. Well, tough day, tough day.